Oh, hi. Come take a walk in the woods with me. In 1982, the Japanese Ministry of Agriculture coined a term for the peaceful feeling you get in the forest, Shinrin-yoku, which means forest bathing. But this forest and others are at risk of being lost because of biodiversity loss. Biodiversity is immense and wondrous. It is the richness and variety of life in the world. It can be measured at a particular scale. For example, a teaspoon of soil may contain thousands of species, or it can be measured at a larger scale, like an ecosystem or pale blue dot. Biodiversity provides many ecosystem services we rely on. Let's say that these items I'm picking up represents a service that biodiversity provides, such as filtering water, cycling nutrients, and providing shelter and medicine. Biodiversity also has benefits for our mental and physical health. By walking in forest for 5 minutes can reduce stress, inflammation, and improve your mood, and it can increase nutritional content in our food. These ecosystem services provided by biodiversity makes us whole. But right now, in the Anthropocene, which is viewed as a time period at which human activity is a dominant influence on climate and the environment, this stresses natural systems, causing degradation of services we depend on and a lack of ecosystem resilience, which is due to the decrease of biodiversity through human activities that disturb the structure and function of ecosystems. Another way to think of it is like a game of Jenga. The tower represents an ecosystem, and each block represents a different species which holds the tower up. When the species are removed, one of two things can happen. If the block was not essential, then the tower will still stand, but if it was, it can result in a partial collapse. The more the pieces are removed, the less resilient of the ecosystem to keep standing and provide services. We can also think of the tower as an ecosystem service, like clean water, and the blocks are their species that provide this service. If a couple are taken out, it's not a big deal, but if we keep losing more and more species from human activities like land use change, then we can lose the service. Loss of biodiversity can lead to an increase in disease outbreaks, reduced crop yields, decreased mental health, livelihood loss, and population displacement. We need to adapt and develop better. Green spaces in urban settings can help decrease the negative mental health impacts and create a stronger resilience to the increasing climatic variability. Within agriculture, using agroforestry systems instead of monoculture has shown to increase microbes in the soil and provide habitats for pollinators, which leads to an increase in crop yields and also a stronger resilience to climate change. We must learn to live with nature because we depend on biodiversity more than we think.